That was weird. What? Heyo, what's up, everybody? What is going on? There we go. All right, let's try that again. Oh my goodness, it's always something. So, what's up, everyone? Welcome back into tonight's stream. If you missed it earlier, we did a stream earlier today for the Sony State of Play. We got a lot of good announcements. Some unexpected, some were, of course, expected. We kind of knew about, but you know, like Resident Evil Requiem and all that. But I won't go into that. If you want to watch it or go towards the end of the video, the live stream, we do a quick little deep dive in what I'm looking to play anyway, and some of the winners of that State of Play. But with that being said, tonight, oh my goodness, guys, we have the Chains of Promathia. So we already started these last stream for Final Fantasy XI. We did the Prometheans. We got to Vana'diel right now, and now we got to start working through these missions. Now it's sad, but it's also really good that these missions are going to be quite easy. I'm level 90, over-leveled for these. They removed the level cap, so we're pretty much going to be able to steamroll through Chains of Promathia all the way to the end. A lot of missions you could even use trusts for. There are a couple missions where you just have to wait a little bit. Usually it's, one in-game day, which isn't that long in general. So, with that being said, I guess we're kind of ready for it, huh? But hopefully everybody's having a good week. We only have one more day and it's the weekend, guys. Just chill, hang in there. We're almost there. It's been forever since I've been here. It seems very low. Oh, that's why. I'll bring that up just a little bit. It's like, man, I can't hear a thing. Yeah, I'm gonna have to... remember going up here for something. Man, when this was announced, and they said, hey, you're gonna go over to Vana'diel, and they showed it, on, this... oh, there is one here. I knew there was another crystal somewhere. But they showed this, this panned-out view. It looked like that city, that main city that was in the cutscene in the very beginning, right? The starting movie. And this is pretty much all you got, was this tiny little area. And I remember people being like, dude, I thought we were going to that bigger city. We're going to be able to walk around and see it, after the big war and all that, but unfortunately, no. I think up here is the auction house. I think I do need a map. Yep, I don't have the map. That's not the auction house. Where is it? No, that's Alma's room. I always got, confused with this area. I didn't spend a ton of time in here. It's funny because most of my time was truly spent... yeah, this isn't it either. My time was truly spent, even as I got to, level 75 and all. I would just go around the other areas, just farming and exploring, all the main base game areas. Some were, the Zillart areas I would do, but once Chains came out, I didn't really spend a whole lot of time. I would do the missions and then go back to the regular, you know, base game area. Let's see. Let's go over to... let's see. Let's go over to... let's see. What the fuck? Oh, so... I started... This is why there's, like, some audio issues right now. So I decided I'm going to try... streaming on Kick again as well. Obviously, we're on Twitch and YouTube, but I wanted to try Kick again, and every time I click over to that screen just to see if everything's running smooth, the audio starts playing and it messes everything up, so... Damn it, Kick. It's always something, isn't it? This one, I'm gonna... pull this one out. There we go. We'll make it... Yeah, we'll make that window there, this window here. Okay. And then the other thing that I was working on, and I couldn't get it to work before these streams, so I might have to work on it over the weekend, and we'll see how it works. But there's a couple plugins I got for OBS. There is a plugin that I got that will combine the chats of YouTube, Twitch, and Kick. However, it wasn't working today. I tried to do it during the earlier stream of the State of Play, and it wasn't working. So I gotta really mess around with it. But hey, either way. Alright, where do we have to go? Let's see, note. Alicia is on the main floor of the safe hold. Begins the quest Unforgiven. The reward is the map. Alright, so we'll just go down there. Make your way to the walnut door on the top floor. On the main floor, let's just talk to this person. I don't see anybody named. Not there. So that's where we came in. It says G10. I don't know. I don't have a map. Yeah, so I'm like super excited for... Oh, there's the auction house. I'm really excited for a couple games that are coming out. Obviously, Resident Evil Requiem. We're in the middle of Neo right now, so Neo 3 is amazing. I do... What's all that? That stuff needs to just go in the... I'll see if I could grab this stuff. I could put these in storage then. But yeah, so yeah, Neo's an amazing game. I'm having a lot of fun with it. I'm gonna see, maybe we're gonna play that this weekend. Do a little co-op with it. I don't know yet, but I think it'll be really fun. I haven't done any co-op with it, so... I remember... I did some co-op on the original Neo games. Neo 1 and 2. No, not 2. Neo 1 I did co-op, but then... Because Neo 2 you got to summon NPCs and stuff. And that was really good. I like that. I don't know where this NPC is, so... That's okay. Let's work on the missions, right? that is why we are here. Oh, there she is. We'll say hello. Oh wait, I forgot I took my link shell off, so I don't have to hide this. Here we go. If you could even read it, I don't know. I don't feel like reading all that shit. Alright. Walnut door at K9 on the top floor. And then the drink for tonight, for this evening. The beverage is, of course, Sam Adams Cherry Wheat. Guado Salam. That's what I think we need to say now, like every time you take a drink, you gotta say Guado Salam. Yep, this is the top floor. K9 on the top floor, south side. Alright, so we have to go across here. Man, I was almost at 1,000,000 gil. I was like 900,000, and over the course of a very short time, I spent like 600k. Make sure you go to the walnut door K9. There's another that will not work. Enter the room and speak to this guy. Alright, there we go. Welcome to our humble city. There's a little left of it. I heard from Justinus the details of your predicament. He mentioned that you were from the mainland. Tell me, what is the situation beyond the churning seas? I see even the Shadow Lord's defeat. Even after the Shadow Lord's defeat, the struggle for peace continues. No one has the time to wonder about the fates of their lost brothers. This is Tavnazia, a new Tavnazia built from the ruins of the once mighty city. For 20 years, the survivors of the Great War toiled to create what you see here. Yeah, so like that was my point. Like, I know this is technically that city that we see in the cutscene in the very beginning, but and this is just like kind of the remnants of it. But you would think they would have showed or give you access to like more, like you know. That's what I thought. Why is that doing that? So kick is automatically changing. I'm muting it, but for some reason it'll just the music will just the sound will just kick on. Like, what the fuck? I'll chat. And we're set goals. I don't have any goals for kick. If this keeps on doing that, then I'll stop. You know what? Let me switch over. Maybe it's because I had that screen active. All right. Late in our escape from the peninsula, we made for the cathedral, where we waited our deaths at the hands of the orcs. However, it was not the orcs who arrived, but the Cardinal Vana'diel. She tended to our wounded bodies and spirits, and informed us how to escape. We did as we were told, and it was not long before we arrived at the subterranean harbor deep beneath this place. However, by the time we had arrived, the boats had already gone, and a terrible explosion had destroyed the land bridge. They were trapped. Huh. But even with our backs against the wall of despair, the courage and faith we had received from the Cardinal remained in our hearts. After the cutscene, head all the way to the lowest level of the safe hold. Is there anything down here? Let me see. What's this person doing? Just chilling right here? That's cool. It's a good little hiding spot. Alright, so now we gotta go all the way down to the basement there and enter the sewers. Wait, there's a lot of optional stuff. Given it is available upon entering. A lot of quests become available. So wait, once I enter there, I'm assuming we're in the aqueducts. Re-raise holy water. No, I'll be fine. In this area, you have 2 objectives. Oh, we gotta fight the Minotaur. And then fight foamers to get a bronze key. Oh, good lord. This is the Minotaur mission. I remember this thing. This thing sucked. Yeah, I mean, the level cap at the time, I think, was 40. So, yeah, this should be very easy for us, but still, guys, like, what a pain in the ass nuts. So we're gonna have to fight some foamers. You must enter map 2 from point A. Climb the ladder, boom. Steve-O, what's up? How was the rest of work for you? Everything go alright? And thank you again so much for being on stream, man. I greatly appreciate you. I mean, without you and you know, Walker and Twiggy and some of the others, like, obviously we wouldn't have much of a good community, I think. At least I don't know. Sometimes we'll have like 30 people on that don't say a word, and I don't know. You know, I don't know how they are. Could be the best people out there. Gotta start chatting, peeps. Caught up. Hopefully won't have any tomorrow. I like watching those vids with you. I do. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, I love doing that stuff, like the little watch parties and things. Like, obviously I would love more people on, but, you know, if it's just me and you. And that was so cool that my son jumped on. I didn't think he was able to do that, but he jumped on really quick and got to watch. And, of course, John Wick, man. He loves John Wick. He loves those movies, and we'll be getting that for him, but yeah, so let's see. So we gotta go, I think we gotta do the Minotaur first. After you pass through the Iron Gate. Alright, yeah, we'll have to... Yeah, we'll have to do the Minotaur first. So now we just have to find out how to get there. Yeah, quite frankly, guys, I'm still debating about if I'm doing this this other channel for live. I got everything pretty much set up, and I'm still doing a lot of research about it. You know, if it's the right move, if it truly is. I'm getting a little bit more of like a back and forth of feedback from other YouTubers, people who have done it. People who, you know, did it successfully, some who didn't do it very well, or, you know, just trying to get every and all feedback. So, but that might be the way we go. Yeah, it was funny. I was on Reddit, and I was asking, you know, I posted on one of the subreddits about it, and this one person kind of made a pretty good point, because a lot of people in that were responding and commenting were saying, yeah, man, that's a good idea. It'll probably help you out, and blah, blah, blah. And one other guy's like, dude, it really won't make a difference, and you shouldn't like post things on here like that, asking for you know, information or help or support, because these people are your competition, so they're gonna tell you the best way to destroy your channel. And I'm like, dude, I mean, I didn't think of it really. Like, you know, when I look at individual advice, I'll say, yeah, that probably doesn't make sense to me. But when he was just all negative. He's like, he goes, I'm not going to tell you what to do, man. You do whatever you'd like. But if you're going to ask people, especially on these subreddits, about how to be more successful or how to change your algorithm or how to do this, they're going to give you terrible advice just because they're competition. I'm like, maybe. Maybe not. I don't know. So we'll see. We'll see. I think I just need to pump out the content, the VODs more so than just the live streams. Just so, you know, for myself, I could, because I know there's a lot of people on Reddits, subreddits for like specifically Demon Souls, where they're they get lost with things, or they're like, oh, I saw your 100% walkthrough, but I'm going to be a magic build and it doesn't really apply to me, so I'm like, all right. So I don't know. So I definitely want to do more builds and guides and walkthroughs. I enjoy doing that stuff. Especially when I start seeing the comments, the one for Sekiro is doing so well for me that there's so many good comments, so many amazing comments that it really makes me feel good that I was able to help people through, especially that game. Your mod for a YouTuber with 39K. He was up to 4 channels trying to split everything up, eventually ended up back to just 1. So that's a good point. So did it work for him where he was splitting some things up and developed more of a community and then came back to one and everybody followed, or was it like, oh, was he doing something like I was doing, or I'm planning on doing, where I'm just doing lives on one channel, my walkthroughs, let's plays, and other stuff on this one? Because that's what I think. Like, I look at some other YouTubers, especially really successful ones. Of course, we want to look up to these people and see how they're doing things. And some of them still do have multiple channels, but they really focus on one. Like this one guy I follow, it's pretty much like the same content on all, 2 or 3 of his channels, but he only updates the one now, but the other one still has 200,000 subscribers. Then his main one has 3 million, and I'm like, dude, that's crazy to me. But I don't know, and the whole point of this really is not yeah, I would love to do this full time. Absolutely, that would be the end goal, but it's not really about me. I want to be able to bring out better content and make videos, especially the walkthroughs, and help people do things more in video games than anything. But I also really, really enjoy streaming and chatting with you, Steve-O, and everybody else. I really enjoy that. But if that's going to hurt the channel, where the walkthroughs are not going to be seen or get to people that really need them, then I think splitting them up might be the way to go. I don't know. Somber Crow, what's up? How you doing? Welcome on in. Enjoying the stream on the drive home from work. I hope you're having a grand day so far. I am, thank you, and I hope you are too. I don't know what happened there to my voice, but but I definitely hope you're having a wonderful day, wonderful week. Where the weekend is almost upon us, so it's always good. He felt it burnt him up. It split the community into specific factions: those that liked risque content, family content, reactions, gaming, and then lives. Eventually ended up basically a jack of all trades, and affected longevity. Yeah, and that's the thing. That's where I'm conflicted with it. Because I get, and that was my fear. I was like, well, I don't want to get burnt out, and I don't want to do, honestly, live streams. There isn't a ton that I have to do, especially editing wise. I don't edit anything. I do the live stream, I schedule them, they post to YouTube, and you go from there. So to run that channel by itself would be very easy. The one that takes the most work is the walkthroughs, the guides. I have to do a lot of editing. Sometimes I have to reshoot some stuff because I don't like it. That takes a lot of work. So nothing really changes, to be honest with you. It's just that the channel, I just click a different thing in OBS to say, yep, I'm going to stream over here. It's done. I move on. Not really a whole big bag of differences, you know what I mean? Because that's really all I wanted to do, was just split the live. And if the live streams, and and that's where I got the information from, where they said people were saying that if 7,000 subscribers that I have, were built, the community was built on a lot of the walkthroughs, the guides, the other content, and not the live stuff, then when they get a notification, and this is how it was explained to me, when you click on the channel, you get the notifications. When they get a notification that I'm going live, and maybe they're, say 7,000 people are not interested in me going live because, for whatever reasons, so they don't click on it, or they click off the notification bell because they're like, well, he's going live so much, I'm not interested in it, but I like the walkthroughs, and they stay as a subscriber. So if that's the case, does it tends to, like, YouTube looks at that and goes, well, hell, his subscribers aren't even liking his stuff, so they're not watching, they're clicking off of it, they don't want to do it, so it's not going to grow the community. And then kind of like almost vice versa, so like people who really enjoy the live streams, like Somber Crow there, coming home from work, listening in, if you like the live streams and you come for that, but then you're like looking at the channel and you're like, well, I don't really need a walkthrough of this, so you're not going to watch those. So it's like almost like a catch-22, damned if you do, damned if you don't. But I noticed over the last 6 months, like last year, we boomed with subscribers and building the community. I think we had for me, it was very nice. It was over 2,000 subscribers that we gained, and it looked like things were just going to be at a nice steady pace. But then once I started to live stream more, it kind of like stalled, and I think that's when I was looking and being like, well, maybe I should just separate them. So I'm still debating about it, if all that makes sense. So thanks for listening, guys. Real tough dilemma to be in, right? And I guess at the end of the day, if it's not changing anything on the main channel or whatever, could just go back to doing what we're doing. Like, does it really hurt something? I don't think anything here is going to really hurt us. But because I'm a squishy little mage... what is that? Is that Water's Day or Ice Day? That's Ice Day. So let's bring Shiva out. And again, just in case, let's we'll get our trust tracker. Man, it has been... Oh, survival guide. I'll take that. Nice little survival guide there. I can warp down here if I need. I guess I'll stay up here. I think this is very similar to, like, the canal where you have to stay up top. Doop. Doopy doop. Oh man, I gotta go on that side. Look at this shit. Damn it. Oh wait, can I go over here? What is that? Alright, damn it. I'm gonna have to go over there. Oh well. I guess it doesn't really matter, does it? I don't think these were like... I don't think they'll... Maybe they'll attack me, who knows? No. It's like, I don't want anything to do with you. Dude, don't... My trust better stay with me. Oh, it's like old Resident Evil, man. That's funny. Haven't played this game in forever. How does it hold up after all this time? It is phenomenal, my guy. It is phenomenal. I love it like 90% more than I did back in the day, just because the game is much more accessible solo. Like right now, I could do all the Promathia. I could do, yeah, all the COP missions all by myself. Like, I don't have to... I could just come in here, do them, don't worry about it. I could level up if I want to by myself. I could party. You name it, man. As far as, like, you know, your graphics, well, graphically it's okay. You know, it's definitely not Final Fantasy XIV. But it's, the UI is a little... you gotta get used to it, right? But it's really good. Back to what we were talking about. I'll sub to the other channel too, man. I think it would help. Either way, I'm supportive. No, thanks, man. I kind of figured, you know, our core group will stick together, of course. And I think it'll be amazing either way. Like a lumbar support for a 400-pound dude. Hey, you support my back, I'll support yours. Oh wait, do I go? No, I don't go this way. I go over here. Go up the ladder again. Man, there's all these little ladders. Doof, doof, doof. This game is still... Like, it's definitely slow. It's slow-paced. It's just chill, right? It's just a chill type of game. Like, there is a lot of action at times. But you could literally close your eyes and play this game. For the most part. Like, once you, like, especially, like, EXP parties, or not just the parties, but, like, if I'm gonna level up, you could almost go to sleep and still level. Just chill vibes, man. Alright, so we're down this way. Here. And... oh, there's the Bomers. There's a couple of them. Well, let's kill these guys. Just in the off chance that they drop that key. Subligars. There was some kind of thing with the subligars, I remember. is quite literally the only way to go. But I think we are at the Minotaur. Yeah, there he is. So, I guess we just fight the Minotaur. Doesn't say... Where did my white mage go? He's up in the fucking wall. Yeah, there's no... I think you just kill him. And then you go. Alright. We got to get a bronze key. What happened to Shiva? Shiva just fucking... He's like, I'm done. Oh, he might have inflicted doom on her. But that's all right. And I gotta find where these formers are. I used to call them formers, but they're actually foamers. Some right... Should have been some right there, which I killed. There's supposed to be a whole bunch down here, but I only saw those two. Unless somebody else is killing them down here. Which would be very strange, right? Let's see. Let's do a search. Yeah. The only one down here. A dog's barking. Little trapdoors there. Let's see. Now it says that going down this way, there should be a bunch of these dudes in this big room, but I didn't see any when we walked through here first. Yeah, there should be a whole bunch in here, but... Oh, there's only like 2. It's weird. Reduce evasion. Oh, Diamond Storm? I didn't know she had that. You know what I should do? I'll trade out my samurai Even though I love them. We're going to put lion in so we could get treasure hunter. Alright, we're going to come down here. That's... yeah, we're going to need the bronze key. That's what we're trying to get right now. That's where we came from. So we're going to have to go back up, I guess. Oh, it says that there might be a few over on this side, so let's... This is why I really enjoy this game a lot, especially... Oh, shit, I'm not going to be able to go there either. Bronze key. How's the community these days, and are there any more official updates, or is the game just officially done from Square? So... The community is very good. I'm on the Bahamas server. Usually there's about 1,500 people on when I play. Which is significantly less than how it used to be, but it's a lot higher. Yeah, it's like 1,443 right now, so close to 1,500 people. And the majority of them are playing. Like, my link shell is about 50, 60 strong. Maybe even more than that, because there's some days I can't even get onto the link shell itself because there's too many people on. And they're always busy, they're always active, there's always stuff going on. So community-wise and server-wise really make a big difference with, you know, with that. So, like, I used to be on Bismarck, and Bismarck had an average of like 500 people on, and probably most of those were just people with their bazaars. So they weren't even on, they're just like AFK or whatever. So, this server is really good. Odin's pretty packed, and obviously Ashura is the biggest, but my server and Ashura, maybe Ashura is closed. I know this one's closed for right now, but that's community-wise. And then from, like, update standpoint, they do regular updates every month. There's new stuff, new events mainly, coming out. Not that long ago, maybe like a year and a half, 2 years, well, probably more than that now, 2-3 years ago, they did a whole new mission, line of missions called Voracious Resurgence, I think it was something like that. So, and there's plans, Square did say that there are big plans coming up for the game as well, so, yeah, no, the updates are there, the intent to keep on supporting it from Square's point of view is still there, so... I'm just like staring at this dude. Hey, what's up? Bam. Dude didn't even get to move. I need me a bronze key. Oh, here's the group. Here's the group. Haha, what do you guys got? Oh shit, they're all coming. Yeah, this is the place to be. Wonder how long it takes them to respawn. Chigudo ingots. What are these subligars? I gotta look those up. Bronze key, baby! Can you only have one of those? Yeah. How about these subligars? That's a Dark Knight and Libra. Red Mage, I'll keep that. This one's for Dark. I don't even have Dark unlocked. I'll just get rid of that. A little monk checking me out. Alright, so I got one of these. I have to go to G8 of the second map. G8. Oh, I'm not too far from there now. You know, it's so nice that I can just run through here, though. I mean, yeah, and that's what I was saying before. Like, it's kind of like, I don't know. It's like it's good, but I also would like a little bit of danger. But hey. We're kicking some ass right now. That's how we do it. Right. G8. 6, 7, 8. Says... I think I went a little too far. I think it's out this way. Maybe it's one of these doors? Oh, it's right there. I think that's it. So, oh man, I was right there. I just ran off the edge, so now I gotta go around. Oh, that's a far run. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Yo, thanks so much for the follow. Appreciate you. Welcome on in. A little lost right now, but that's all right. We'll make do. Yeah, I should have stayed up on that edge. That's the other thing too. Like this tiny little ledge keeps you from like doing anything on this in this mission. Damn it! I can't. I don't want to use that. I don't want to use that key. This is a dead end. Shit, am I gonna have to... I wonder if this is a one-time use key. Oh no, it just opens. Oh, lucky duck. That would have been... that would have been terrible. If I had to use the key just to get back and then have to farm them up again. What? So I have quite a bit coming out on for the channel. So I've been working on some more Sekiro boss guides. Then I have another Demon Souls, kind of like a walkthrough, but it's more like, it's not 100% walkthrough like I already have on the channel, but it's kind of like a build guide. And then I've been working on an Elden Ring one. That, dude, that's taken me a while. The Elden Ring one's rough. It's such a big game, and what I decided to do with it, instead of like your traditional, like, hey, follow me step by step everywhere I go, you go, it's because there's so many builds, like you could do whatever you want with it. I'm doing area guides, so, you know, if you need help in, say, Limgrave, then you look at the Limgrave video, you know? Or if you need help in Caelid, well, there's going to be a separate Caelid video for that, so it's taken a little bit of work, but I think it's a good way to do it, rather than just your generic walkthrough. And the key breaks. All right. After you pass through the gate, find the wooden ladder. Oh, over here. Nice. Ah, cutscene. Have you finished your task? What was my task? I don't even remember. The task was to fight the Minotaur. Fortunately, for you, I had cast an additional seal upon the creature. Oh, so you want to take fucking credit, you douche. Okay, head left through the north door, proceed. North door. Oh, is this the lamp? The lamp thing, yeah. I remember this damn hallway. Into the first room you see. Wait, the first room? So it's this one? That's definitely not it. The wooden gate. Proceed down the hallway into the first room you see. Oh, this is the, yeah, I remember this. Yeah, these are all, very low level. Somber Crow, I just subbed. You seem like a good guy and appreciate good content. Oh, thanks, man. Thanks, I appreciate you. Welcome to our crazy community. What is this? It says to look for a bookshelf. This will open a secret one-way door on the south side. Oh! Haha, there it is. Damn. Yeah, this is all the lamps. Torches. West towards west. This gets really confusing, this part. Alright, so this says, look at the Vana'diel day and find the oil lamps that correspond to the current day, and the one that the day is strong against. What? These all just say oil lamps, so how do you know? Okay, first of all, it is ice day, right? So it's ice day. So ice and wind. So no, that's not it. Gold ties beyond this point. Lies behind this point a symbol of fires engraved on the base of the lamp. So I need... that's the fire one. Fire... Yo, Dex over on Twitch, how's it going? Twitch out here grinding another day, another task. Oh, all these COP missions, man. This one's so confusing. So it's ice day. I gotta hit ice and wind. Which one's this? Earth. That one's earth. So, yo, get the fuck out of the way. I'm gonna have to get rid of these guys. Which one's that? That's water. That's wind. Alright, so there's wind. So remember that. There we go. Ice and wind. Right? West. Examine the corresponding oil lamps within a short period to open the door to the west. You can do this solo or have 2 players examine both at the same time. Head through and make your way to the gate. I was doing bunches of quests last night. I'm right there with you. What quests were you doing? So there's Ice Day, Wind Day, second door through it. Ah, there we go. Cutscene. We did it right! Yay! We did it! It's a little confusing. This is the precious vessel. But what is such an important object doing in a place like this? In any case, it should prove to be a valuable asset. My problem is the circumstances have changed this time. Somber Crow. Who doesn't enjoy good FromSoft content? I know, man. I can't get enough of FromSoft games. It's so tough. It's so tough to just back away. Like, I have over 1,100 hours, almost 1,200 hours into Demon Souls, and that's a game you could beat in a couple of hours. Well over 1,000 hours in Sekiro, well over 1,000 hours into Elden Ring, of course. And they're the games that I kind of just go right back to. Alright, so this should end the mission, right? After both objectives are completed, exit the aqueducts and speak to Justinus, top floor. So I guess just warp out of here. It's so iffy that I'm just gonna warp out. I'm like, something's gonna happen. I'm gonna forget. Like, oh, you're supposed to click on this little question mark that's 400 yards away. We forgot to tell you about. Why aren't you clicking on this shit, yo? But we'll warp out. And then we'll warp back to the safe hold. Back to Juno. So this is what I'm talking about. If I didn't have a guide, or if you don't have a guide pulled up telling you where to go, how to do things, who the fuck would know after you finish that mission, right? After you finish that, you warp back. We didn't talk to this guy at all. And let me see, I'm looking at the dialogue. it doesn't say anything about talking to this dude. Like, that's crazy to me. Like, why would I even just talk to this dude? Don't get it. I just don't get it. I don't even see his name mentioned in this part of the walkthrough for this mission we just did. Ah, well. Those who reside here live in constant fear of monsters, so it is with glad hearts that we welcome stalwart heroes such as yourself. There she is. The best bard trust. And Prish. You're gone so long, we were starting to worry. You wouldn't believe the hell I've been through. Listen up, you lot. A bunch of nasty critters have gathered on Cape Laverne. I'd keep away from that place if you like your organs on the inside of your body. What's going on here? Saw a weird cloud stretching out towards the cape. Do you have any idea of what it was? So this one just seems to be a bunch of cutscenes for now. There you are, Prish. Sorry to bother you right after you get back, but you need to take a look at what the cat dragged in. 2 people have washed up on the Lufeis Meadows. Castaways. It seems our guests have noticed the attention. What's with the getup? Someone from the mainland? What are you talking about? This is artifact. This is Empyrean armor. Artifact armor 3, which is the best looking gear for my summoner right now. He was carrying an amulet just like yours. What's that? An amulet like mine? We should hang him upside down off a cliff. You guys have screwed up again. Run, Taru, run! I'm Prish. I'll be in my quarters, so drop on by later and say hello. Alright. Head to the walnut door. I've heard all about you from Justinus. Sounds like you've had a hell of a time since you got here. I'm not one to pry, to put it in other words. I just don't give a damn. But there is one thing that's been bugging me. Where did you get your hands on this amulet? Do you really want to know? White-haired boy? That's strange. Are you sure you don't mean a tall blonde chick? Anyway, I'm not a thief, so you can have this back. What did you do? Do you have a moment? What's wrong? You never come to my quarters. I heard of what transpired in the Cape, that a great dragon appeared. That's exactly what happened. I've never seen anything like it. If that monster decided to attack us, there wouldn't be a trace of this place left. Dragon? I wonder what dragon... Which dragon's that? I don't remember a lot. Like, I did all these missions, guys, even though we obviously just started this character a little over a month ago, 2 months ago. All these missions, I don't remember. I did them when they first came out. So, 15, 20 years ago. Do you not remember the painting brought back by Grezzo? The painting? So is this with Bahama? Yeah. Or no, that's not Bahama. Who is that? Is that Bahama? Or is that Diablos? Kinda looks like Bahama. But if the dragon I saw was the same as the painting, then that would mean the beast was Bahama. I've got to check this out. You find Alma and bring her back here quick. Head to... Alright, so head to the dilapidated gate. Alright, we gotta do a little bit of running around here. But that's okay. We gotta get out of this tiny little circular city. Go up this way and out here. I gotta get the maps for this place. Alright, so I gotta go to I-11. The coast. Where is... No, it's not that far. Let's use our flying mount. No, I didn't have to come up here at all. It all began with the stone. You must be creaturely, correct? You wish to know the name of the song? Lay of the Immortals. It has been passed down through the Vana'diel Cathedral since ancient times. The history of our people may often be lost to the flames of war. However, this song of guidance shall never be forgotten. Ah, you're the one who was singing just now. Even after the longest of trials, there are some things that will never be lost. Very nostalgic, like this game. In a place quite similar to this one, the song was born in the age when such things did not exist. However, this age will not last. The Great Bane will devour the fair land of Vana'diel. I must be on my way. The song continues. The next verse is beyond the limits of your mortal voice. Only the gods are allowed to sing forth its melody. Gods, whatever could he mean? Let's return to town. Now we go back. So I'm a pretty big basketball fan, and I've been watching, of course, the NBA and stuff, and yeah, it's getting worse and worse and worse, but like these All-Star weekends, man, they just need to knock the shit off. Quite literally, just don't even do them anymore. The culture of the NBA is such trash that like these guys don't even want to play. They don't want to play in the game, and if they do, or when they do, it's just, hey, let's just see how many points we could rack up. No defense, no plan, no nothing. Just they're throwing up shots from full court just to see if they can make it. And it's like honestly, it's like watching like a kid's basketball game where there's no structure. It's just, hey, free for all kind of stuff. It's not even worth watching the All-Star game, and the celebrity stuff is trash. I don't really care about, you know, a Q-list celebrity that nobody fucking knows go up for like layups and airball them, or walk up and down the floor because they didn't realize how big a goddamn NBA floor is, and they can't even run, so they just walk the entire time. Like, who wants to watch that shit? The only thing that was good the last couple of years were the NBA dunk contests, because not just because McClung won them, but like it was a little bit more competitive, a little bit more flashy, a little bit more fun, because of him, other dunkers needed to beat him. That was the idea. They're like, how could this player come in, and he wasn't even in the NBA, he was in the G League, and you know, how could he come in and show us up? And he did 3 years in a row, and then this year he's not doing it. But like the other day I watched an NBA All-Star game from the 90s and even into the early 2000s. And there was like, there were fouls, there were hacks, there were, David Robinson got smacked in the face, he had blood on his cheek, like, there was like some kind of pride involved, right? Like, you're on the floor, you're voted as the top players, the top 20-some players in the league are on the floor or on the roster, and they just went at it. And now it's like there's no incentive, and then they're like, well, if you did like a payment structure, they were like, they split it. I think last year they split it up into quarters, where, hey, if you win a quarter, you got a bonus, and then the next quarter goes back to zero, and you just keep on playing. I'm like, stop with the fucking gimmicks. Just stop the whole goddamn thing. Plain and simple. Don't even vote for All-Stars, because it doesn't matter. I know they have in their contracts that, hey, if you get voted into the All-Star as an All-Star, you get a bonus. Screw it. Don't even do it. Or like, because money isn't going to do it for them. Like, you could just say, oh yeah, if the East Coast wins, or the West, whoever wins the game, you get a big bonus. They don't care. They don't care. Steve-O back after a computer driver crash. Oh man, that sucks. Well, welcome back. Glad you're able to make it back. Got everything fixed, it seems. Alright, so this should be... Let me see this mission. Ancient Vows. Alright, this is... think this is the mammoth fight. Yeah, there's 3 mammoths. Yeah. We have to go back to the dilapidated temple. Or temple. As soon as I see the word dilapidated, I think of the temple in Sekiro. The gate of the coast. So let's go... F7... Let's use a little crabby. So, a little bit of a walk. Now it said that you could use the Unity warp to get to where we need to be. However, because I wasn't at the area before, I don't think I could warp. Now again, I could surely be mistaken, but I don't know. Just in case. No, I didn't. Plus, it's been a while since I've come to this area, so might as well just give it a little run. Plus, if we see any NM spawn, we'll jump off and kill them quick. Now, I know it doesn't, but it definitely seems that the crab moves so much faster than some of the other mounts, but I know they're all the same. I gotta go this way. I can't wait to do more Unities. I really enjoy them. Oh, you know what? Next time we stream this game, I'm going to be farming some Abyssy like crazy because they have the event coming up where all the lights are capped and all that kind of stuff. So it'll certainly make for a much better farming experience. I'll see if we could get my Empyrean feet. This dude's up. All right, let's kill this thing. I don't think, like... Let's see. There's, like, no real high-level NMs, right? Well... Oh, shit. It is Lightning Day. And just in case this guy wants to get spicy, we'll have a tank and then a healer. I don't think this is going to be... I don't think any of these are high level. But this thing could drop the Vampire Cloak. This could be pretty cool. Let's see, before I go fighting. He'll be easy enough. Get him, Rama. Thunderstorm. It's a good move. I like that. Rama's has been my favorite of the summons up until I saw Fenrir. Fenrir kind of took the top spot, but I guess I should have summoned Lion, but it doesn't matter. Oh, we got the cloak anyway. Yeah, we got the cloak and the boots. He also drops an earring and a mask. Cool beans. I did want the, I wanted the cloak. Even though I'm probably not going to level Dark Knight. So I need at least 2 giant scales, which the fire drakes. I'm gonna have to fight some dragons here. That'll be fine. This place always confused me too when it first came out, trying to navigate through all these different little tiny islands and stuff. Found you. Come on out. She found us, and boy, does she look mad. She found us, and boy, does she look ugly. That's what you all be once I'm done pounding your face in. Honey should go home now, and I might just not kill you. Good lord. Last time you went out alone, it took over a month for your wounds to heal. Alright, so we... Yeah, these things should be very easy. Where? So it says to head west. I'll have to kill fire drakes, so I gotta find them. And head west to a spatial displacement, and then northwest to another after you have your scales. Yeah, I have to get to Monarch Lynn, which isn't that hard to get to, it's just... I have to do quite a bit of running around here. So I think the drakes are down here. So let's get Lion out. I guess August is fine. This time I'm going to use King of Hearts. Usually I'll use the other red mage, but we'll try this one. I gotta find the trust that has the aura for refresh MP, so I could just have like an auto refresh on. Ah, there we go. There's the fire drakes. Yeah, they're all too low. Scale. There's one. Oh, there's another one here. Yeah, I think there's a couple right in this area. Oh, I'm already capped. I don't need the wing. I need a giant scale. Rid of those. Ash I don't need. Wyvern skin I don't need. Oh, this thing I could drop. Giant scale I need. This I don't. Seasoning stones I'll keep because I do need those for a quest, for a limit break quest. Wow, look at this group over here. Whole bunch of them. Got lucky with that first one, huh? What's up, Salty? How's it going over on Twitch? How you doing, Salty? You having a good week? Had a boring day, but decent. Hey, that's all right. It's good. It's good. At least it was a decent day. Went out with friends. Good for you. Any place really cool, or just hung out with them? Now I'm half drunk. Yeah. They drink like fish, couldn't hang. Yeah. I could definitely feel that, man. Like, right now I'm having one beer. I'm having a Sam Adams cherry wheat. Not that I'm like drunk or anything, but yeah, I don't like getting drunk anymore, you know what I mean? Maybe a beer here or there, some wine. But I think, like, super drunk is, I'm kind of done with it. Oop. Where is this? There's one of these guys here. I think I need to go down. No. I need to go all the way out here. Cherry wheat, is it good? Yeah, it's really good. Obviously, it has a bit of a cherry taste to it. Little aftertaste where, I don't know, I prefer not having, but it's not bad. You're gonna end up at the toy. Yeah. Honestly, that only happened to me one time in my life, and I said I'll never do that shit again. Yo, there is a home point crystal here, guys. Fuck yeah. Yeah, I did that one time, and I said I'll never do it again, and I never have. I knew what my limits were, and stuck with it, and that was it. I'm like, done and done doing that shit. As a retired sailor, but plenty of times, yeah. Well, I guess you got me beat, man. Yeah, it makes sense. Go pretty far yet. Am I going to be on tomorrow? Tomorrow is Friday, so no, I won't be on tomorrow. Maybe Saturday. I'm not 100% sure. Most likely I won't be, just because of it being Valentine's Day on Saturday, so how do I moving around? Oh, maybe I go this way. Glad someone's remembering that made-up bullshit's holiday. I know. It's something that the jewelers made up. So you could buy more shit. Flower people. Oh, yeah, flower people. For sure. Yeah, the florists. Yeah, they're probably like, oh, you know what's a great idea is, yeah, you need to spend a shit ton of money right now. Wait, how does this work? Oh, so this is where... So G10. This isn't G10 though. Oh yeah, it is. This is G10. Okay. Trade a giant scale. Not drunk enough to Google. So you Googled it. Valentine's Day originated from a blend of ancient Roman fertility rituals and Christian martyrdom, evolving into a romantic celebration during the Middle Ages. Pope G established St. Valentine's Feast Day on February 14th around 496 AD. The more you know. I need one of those things, man. I need to get one of those banners coming across the screen. Doo-doo-doo. An atomic cluster? Oh shit. Then E10 I gotta get to. The random facts banner. Yeah, yeah. That'd be fun. Google skills on point tonight, boy. Yeah, creating a random fact banner for Twitch is a great way to boost viewer engagement and give your channel a unique educational or quirky theme. These banners, often placed in the About section or as part of an online screen, can be created easily using tools like Canva, Adobe Express, or Poster My Wall. Poster My Wall, I don't think I've heard of that one. Salty. That's good. I think I gotta go to this side. There's another crystal here. On this one. There's that. Maybe it's down here yet. Yeah, there's one on one of these islands. I think there's one close to Monarch Lynn. Yeah, I think it's this one. The dragons. So I got the one for the dragons. I got that one. But yeah, so that would be it then. 'Cause then this goes right over. Alright, so this should go right to Monarch Lynn. Unless there's one in Monarch Lynn? Well, I don't see one, so... Alright, that's alright. So, goblin footprint. That's not too bad of a walk, but... What the hell just happened? Got a... That was loud, I know. That was really loud. Got another follower on Twitch. Thank you so much. I didn't see a pop-up of who it was, but we hit our 80 goal mark. Nice. I don't know why the pop-up didn't work where it would show me who joined, but hey, thank you, thank you, thank you. That was very loud. That just woke my ass up. I was starting to feel it a little bit. head straight north and take care of this island. Have filled with those. You will now prepare. As with the spires of Promathia, this area is uncapped, so the time to prepare for the BC to come. Battlefield, ancient vows, be sure to buff inside the battlefield. Startled your mostly drunk ass. Ancient vows. All right, here we go. This should be pretty easy. Make sure I have range trust. These are only the mammoths, though. Oh no, yeah, this isn't the dragon or the Bahamut fight. This is just, this is, which one is this? 2-5 Ancient Vows. So this is, there's 3 mammoths. Those, like, whatever they're called, like, just dudes. Yeah, the puppet soldiers, yep. There he is. This is the first time you actually see him. I did not realize the Kulu still tread the soil of Vana'diel. Almighty conqueror of the skies. Never imagined that my people would have the opportunity to stand before you once again. Many millennia ago, when the gates of paradise were on the brink of opening, you sacrificed yourself and became the bar that held it shut. When I witnessed you fall to the North Sea, in the decades that passed since I rose from my sleep, I have never been so happy as I am at this moment. He's all locked down in a cave, kind of sad for the great ball. Ah, no shit. Oh man, yeah, he's pretty amazing. I too feel the same, my Kulu companion. I will never forget the battles we fought side by side. Over the centuries, the world has become cluttered with several new forms of man. However, if the Kulu still exist, then I can assure our pact remains intact. Our pact, of course. The will of evil will has unlocked the door to the abyssal nightmare, unleashing the Keeper of the Apocalypse. The darkness brought forth by the Keeper shall signal the end of the age of man. Darkness, the emptiness. He has to be talking about Diablos, right? I recall the Dawn Maiden giving the name to the darkness. She succeeded in locating the source of the emptiness that lies within all mortals and immortals. And then she created the terrible chamber of Eventide and left it in the celestial capital. The Chamber of Eventide. From ancient Arabic and Persian mythology as a colossal whale-like fish. How it turned into a dragon. Well, it's yeah, it's so crazy to see like the different interpretations of mythological creatures. Not just from like Arabic or like Nord times or like Nordic mythology Greek mythology. Like they all have like different versions of very similar things. And I don't know, it's pretty cool though. I like it. So it was not only the Kulu who survived. What was that? Things are starting to look a little crazy. I think it's time to make things a little bit more crazy. A little more crazy. Alright, let's use August. We are gonna use we'll use my samurai dude. We'll use the 18. When they change their stuff, they get access to Aspire. The most important move to watch for is Transmogrification. Can be used by any form. Any damage dealt after this move is used will heal, so you'll stop all damage immediately. After 30 seconds or so, you can test them by attacking to see if oh my god. Well, hopefully I could kill them before that shit happens, huh? 'Cause that would suck. And I have a feeling that... this is gonna be a long fight because we're gonna keep on healing them. Or here. Bam! Damn. The idea is kill them before they could even use that move. Well, there's only one left, so I think we're all right. I think we're gonna be all right. Bonk, bonk. Oh, Shintoto. Yeah, we're fine. Think you killed him in 30 seconds? Yeah, I probably could have just, like, ran in there as a black mage and, like, did like, Thunderaga 3 or something and wiped them all out. Surprise! Bonk. Foolish children, you will never break free from the chains of Promathia. Nice. Cat's Eye makes it a lot easier. Yeah, I heard a lot of like the private servers end up doing that. Like they have a lot of quality of life changes. How many times you come here, the result will be the same. Even with the power of the living immortals, your people will not be saved. You've already perished. The body you inhabit is nothing more than a decaying shell. Enough, Bahamut. We have not given up hope. We are born of the purpose of living. Moving them up instead of holding them. Yeah. No, that's a good thing. And that's why I like where retail is right now. Because obviously if all the old stuff was still in place, like the level caps and all that for these missions, nobody would do them. Thinking about starting a retail one. Honestly, it's so easy. It's so easy. Like, I just started this one two months ago, and I'm not, like, playing every day. I'm not grinding. I'm not doing anything. I could have been level 99 with item level 119 stuff, crushing everything as I'm going. But I stopped at level 90 here to see if I could eventually try... I'm going to try to fight the Sky Gods at level 90 and see how good that is with my summoner, but I don't know. Goodbye, Vana'diel. What has become of Bahamut? Now, do you guys say Bahamut and pronounce the T, or say Bahama? I tend to stick with Bahama, but I'm sure it's probably pronounced Bahamut. With the T. It seems as he has transported himself elsewhere, but I believe he will return to that land. It is woven into the destiny of his kind. More importantly, why did you go there? Was there something you wish to discuss with Bahamut? It was thanks to you that Bahamut slipped through our fingers. Is you concerned because I am Kulu? Can you still not accept the fact that your people have fallen as far as mine? Your stance is foolish, given that this abstinence is proof of your degradation. I'm not concerned for you. What concerns me is the welfare of the people living in this world of Vana'diel. Google says it's Bahamut. Bahamut. Yeah, I think they say that in one of the newer... Yeah, I think they say that in Final Fantasy VII, like Rebirth. I think they talk about Bahamut, and they say Bahamut. Just like I'm never going to pronounce... In Final Fantasy X, I'm never going to pronounce Titus's name as Titus. Like they say his name is Titus. I'm never fucking saying Titus. When I play that game, his name will always be Titus. Bahama is not Bahamut. I don't mind saying Bahamut, like Bahamut, but Bahamut, nope. I don't care. You're not going to ruin my childhood. And Ares, for the longest time, because of that translation error in the original Final Fantasy VII of Aerith, that stuck with me. And I know her name really is Ares, but I don't know. For some reason, I just want to call her Aerith. Maybe he's really dead. Where did I thought it was Aerith. Or maybe I'm confused, dude. Maybe it was the opposite. Maybe it's a... Because there was a translation error in the original Final Fantasy VII for her name. And either it was translated as Ares with an S, and her real name is Aerith, or... I don't remember now. It was one or the two. Wait, what the fuck am I doing in Baztook? Drop from the sky. Aerith Gainsborough. Yeah. Yeah, so it is with the TH. So, like, yeah, in the original, they spelled it with an S. That's right. But I think they switched it on disc 2. I think something like that. I remember halfway through the game, before she dies... Oh, spoiler alert. Before that happens, yeah, they fixed it in the translation. So, Call of the Worm King. On a game made in the 90s, they can get over it. Nah, I know. I quite frankly, I don't give a shit. I don't give a fuck. Like, for that reason. Like, if it was, like, Neo 3 that just came out, if I was sitting here spewing off a bunch of stuff that happened in that game, like, I would be upset, too, if I wanted to play it, or I'm listening and all of a sudden, boom, you're telling me shit that happens. Yeah. But like you said, game that was out in, like, what, 98, 99, whatever it was. You had your time. You certainly had your time to figure it out. Same thing with movies. Same thing with movies for me. Like a movie, like, if somebody, like Star Wars, if I'm sitting there talking about Star Wars and it's like, oh yeah, did you know that Darth Vader is Luke's father? You're like, what? What the fuck? Spoiler alert. I'm like, go fuck yourself, dude. Seriously. Steve-O, you say it, I just saw that, if you say it as Bahamut. Yeah, that's how, like, I'm fine with Bahamut or Bahama. Like, I think I always said Bahama just because. I don't know why. As a kid, that's what I always said. But Bahamut's fine, but I'm not saying Bahamut. I have to go to port. Where's the crystal? Good lord, it's over here. No? Where's the wasn't there a teleport crystal over here? No, there's a survival guide. Oh, it's over here. Good lord. The first Star Wars movie was in 77. I know. I know. You know what, though? I wasn't even born yet when when the first movie was out. Where do I go? Airship dock. Alright, so I gotta go here. Steve-O, you know everything there is to know about the original and prequel trilogies. I'm not even kidding. Awesome, man. Yeah, there's a lot in there, too. Like, were you, besides what's shown in the movies, did you do, like, watch all, like, the spin-offs, like, the cartoon versions, all the other content, you know, story-wise, book-wise, all that kind of stuff, lore-wise, because there is somebody that I know that knows a lot about Star Wars as well, and I think you guys would surely have a lot of fun conversations about it. What the fuck? Oh, cutscene. Just random cutscene running through this area. I remember watching Ghostbusters 1 in the drive-in. So, I think I saw Ghostbusters 1 in the movies. I want to say I remember being in the movies when that came out. I don't know what year did Ghostbusters 1 come out? Because I think I was old enough to be there. My first drive-in, which is so weird, why I remember my first, like, drive-in movie. I don't know why it stuck with me, but it was Who Framed Roger Rabbit. That was the first drive-in movie I seen. June 8th, 1980. Oh, so I was like 5 years old when that came out, so I was old enough to remember it. Steve, I read every single novel there was. I owned and read the Star Wars Encyclopedia. I owned the Trivia Pursuit. Had them correct one of the cards they printed. It was wrong. Awesome, man. I could see Steve-O, like, I don't know if you've ever watched Big Bang Theory, but pull like a little bit of a Sheldon on that. Like reading the card and being like, oh, but wait, that is not right. It is Luke. I don't know, whatever it is. I don't know much about it. I just from the movies. I didn't really... I watched some of the spin-offs, like the more recent ones from Disney, but I didn't get into the book reading. I don't really get into a lot of book reading. Other than I read like books about Sekiro. I read like Avatar: The Last Airbender, like the graphic novels. There's a whole bunch of them. I used to love reading those. The Disney ones are all garbage. Like, how about the, like, not the, like, the movies or, like, the spin-offs? Because I'll be honest with you, I like them all. And me and my friend that, well, headphone gamer, he, yeah, he disagrees with me on the Disney ones. I enjoyed them. I liked them. Entertainment-wise, I really enjoyed them. Now, some of the spin-offs I didn't get into, but I love The Mandalorian. I think it's so much fun, that show. I didn't get into... I watched a bit of Kenobi. I thought that was pretty good. I think there was another one. As soon as Disney took over, it died. I think it was dying anyway. Honestly, I think when CGI came out and George Lucas decided to ruin the originals and go back and be like, hey, I'm going to add this stuff in, that's when shit was turning for the dark side for sure. Like, fuck, dude, just let them alone. He just wanted to prove a point that he could do, you know, new technology with his movies or whatever he wanted to do. Go to the second floor, Metalworks. Talk to Sid. Time to go to sleep. Great stream. Oh, thanks, man. Great seeing you, Salty. And look, you didn't even get... Yo, you did the all caps LOLOL, and you didn't get banned, so maybe it's fixed. Who knows? But thanks for stopping in, Salty. I greatly appreciate it. And yeah, it was fun chatting with you. So have a good night, and hopefully we'll see you this weekend, if not next week. Oh wait, I have to go to Sid, not this dude. Sid is down this way, I think. Bum, bum, bum. Yo, it's too bad Walker isn't on right now because I wanted to talk to him a little bit about Stranger Things. I know he was watching it and he finished... oh, that's the eatery. He's not there. Where's Sid? But me and my wife just started it. Well, kind of. Like I think we just started season 3. But it is so good. If you haven't seen it, I really enjoy it. I didn't think I would. That's why I didn't like really get into watching it. I just didn't think I would like it. But we started watching it the one day and I'm like, man, this is pretty damn good. Usually like shows or movies that feature predominantly like kids like that, like young teens and stuff, that are fighting monsters and supernatural stuff, and I'm like, alright, whatever. I could walk up and like flick these kids and they're dead, but they beat like some kind of freaking monster out of another portal, like, but they really made it really cool where it makes sense. Well, as much as a paranormal gateway type of show could make sense. So he's talking about the Worm King, the airship. Scientists are probably, as for the airships, all I can think of is that they might be the ones modified for battle during the Great War. But that project was cancelled after the Allied forces defeated the Shadow Lord's armies. Why the crystal propulsion unit that they have developed was years ahead of its time. What were the Junian scientists using to power that unit? Yeah, we're like going through these missions pretty good. We're at 3-1 right now, ready to finish this. Vessel without a captain looks like more of a cutscene. Wonder. Oh god, yeah, I'm not gonna do that one. We're gonna have to wait to do mission 3-3. That's a very long one. I want to do some other fighting here. Vana'diel. So, does that move it forward? Vessel without a captain. So, go back to Neptune Spire. Oh shit, I did not know that button was set to the map. It's good to know. What's tomorrow? Tomorrow's Friday. Oh, I don't need that. I really need to get my MRI scheduled, man. What the hell are they doing? Yeah, it's not ready yet, I guess. Not ready to be scheduled. Body seal? Lancer's body seal? Don't really need that, but let's see. See if I could offload anything for sale. That's only 10k. How about the boots? I probably won't. I'll sell those. I'll keep the... I don't know. It's only like 15k, so... If I really want the vampire cloak again, I'll just buy it. Hey, that's only 3 attack. Turquoise earring? I'll sell that for 30. Fuck yeah. About these. That's not much. Got one of those. 7k for one of those. Let me see. When was the last one sold? Oh, yeah, today. How about these things? And not too often, huh? Well, let me see. I'll put one up. Maybe it'll sell quick. There's Wolfgang. A lot of story stuff tonight, huh? There's Frisch. Just peeking out. Can't really move too much further in the Rhapsodies either. After this, it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cutscenes or so, and then I'll be stuck behind the treasures missions for a little while. Then I got to do Wings of Goddess missions. Zillart missions, I'm good. So after the Wings of the Goddess mission, whatever missions that is, 214 all the way down to 3-3, which is a lot because Chapter 2 in the Rhapsodies goes up to mission 2-41. So there's like a shit ton of stuff we could do after we complete Wings of the Goddess missions. Like, I mean, there's a long way. Holy shit, this is gonna be... It's gonna be a hike before we even get to Chapter 3. I'm just kind of skipping through the dialogue for now, guys. If you want to read it, go ahead. You guys could read it at home. I'm getting a little tired of reading. See, and that's the hard part with Final Fantasy XI, right? Obviously, there's a lot of reading. There's no voice acting or anything like that. But, man, when I read a book, or when I did read a book, it would take me a couple pages and I'm falling asleep. Same thing with, like school. When I was back in school and you'd have to sit there and read a bunch of stuff, like whatever it is. Read through your textbooks. Holy shit. I'd fall asleep mid-sentence. And it's been pretty hard. Usually I just skip all the... Anymore, like before when I first played all these missions, when it first came out, I read everything and did this stuff, but now I'm just like, fuck it, whatever. Otherwise, I'm just gonna fall asleep on stream here. I'm sure that would make for a pretty good, pretty fun stream, right? Don't they have streams like that where it's just people sleeping? It's like, watch me sleep. Bunch of freaks. Let's travel to... Oh, we have to go to... Yeah. We have to go to the audience chamber. Tenzin. That's what my main character looks like. Looks just like Tenzin. And he's my main job of a samurai. Uh-oh. What's going on? The 5 shards and mother crystals are what support our world. Juno cannot allow the power of the mother crystals to fall into the hands of those who may exploit it. Seeing with your own eyes the darkness drain the life from your homeland. I can understand why you may not agree with our nation's stance. Very well, I can tell you one thing. The duchy is currently in search of a boy. This boy is thought to be connected in some way to the emptiness. Even though he is not one of us, he has already found a way into 3 of the Zilitarian ruins, the emptiness following in his path. Keeper of the Apocalypse, so they are kind of mentioning Diablos a little bit, without saying Diablos. So that's like the Keeper of the Apocalypse, I believe. Or is that Bahamut? Either way. They're talking about the darkness. And I think Bahamut comes up pretty soon. Wood Forks. Yeah, a couple missions. 3-5 is when we have to get the... Yeah. 3-5 is the Diablos fight, so we're pretty close. And after fighting Diablos, we unlock the Waking Dreams quest and then the Dream World Dynamis. So that's... Yeah, that'll be good. That's like, yeah, that's all the Dynamis areas. And we'll after we do that mission, we'll be able to do the Waking Dreams quest, so we could beat Diablos and summon him as part of our avatars. So, but for now. Well, honestly, guys, I think I'm going to just call it a night. Getting pretty tired. It's already going on 11 o'clock. If you missed it, I had an earlier stream for the State of Play. So go on to YouTube, check us out over there if you haven't already, and see what games are coming up. So just a little taste. There's a couple games that you may not have been following. There's a game for John Wick movies. That looks pretty cool. Probably be getting that. There's 2 games I'm looking forward to. Crimson Moon and Beast of Reincarnation look amazing. So look those up. Check out that other video. And then for this weekend, I highly doubt I will be on Saturday. There may be a Sunday stream, but with, with Valentine's Day coming on Saturday, I probably won't be streaming then. Yo, lady, what's up? You just raided when we're calling it a night, unfortunately. Oh man, I was just about to jump off because holy shit, I am tired. But yeah, the with this weekend, maybe a Sunday stream versus the Saturday Valentine's stream. And then next week we'll get back to more Final Fantasy XI. I think I'm going to do some Neo. You streaming along yourself? Yeah, that's crazy. I did a 5 o'clock stream, my time, Eastern time, just to cover the State of Play. Took like a small break so I could eat, and then streaming since 8. So about 3 hours now on Edition. I'm just beat. But thank you for the raid, lady. I appreciate you like always. Hopefully you had a good stream, a good day. You did it. You did an 8-hour stream? Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, lady, you missed it. You missed it the other day. Steve-O gave out some gifted subs, so gifted memberships. So welcome on in. Enjoy your emotes. You've done longer streams in the past. You're used to it. Yeah, I haven't. I haven't. Like today, I took a break, but usually my streams are about 4 hours long. But so I work in the morning. I manage a gym, and then I run a karate school in the evenings, and then I stream. So I only have about 4 hours to stream from 8 to midnight my time, and I'm cooked, you know. But one of these days I'll have to have some longer streams or like earlier streams. I don't know if I have it in me yet. But unfortunately, I do have to call it a night, and we'll pick back up next week. But thank you, lady. It's great talking with you, at least for a couple minutes, and you know, thank you again so much for the raid. I appreciate it. But you have yourself a good night. Everybody have a good night, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.